This is Near FM
90.3. Now, on the line, we have Róisín Drayne from World Vision. Good morning, Róisín. How are you?
Good morning, Michael. I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Not too bad. We've a bit of a problem getting to each other there. Sorry about that. You have a new programme starting today, I think it is. It's 100 Girls. Will you explain that one to us?
Yeah, of course. So just for anyone who's listening who doesn't know who World Vision is, we're the world's largest child-focused NGO. We're a relief, development and advocacy organisation dedicated to working with children and their families to overcome poverty. And so today, on International Day of Education, we've launched a campaign called the 100 Girls campaign. And our aim here is to get 100 new sponsors for 100 girls who are waiting by the 8th of March, which is, of course, International Women's Day. And we're really narrowing our focus to concentrate on girls in this current campaign, as the latest statistics on the increasing violence against girls is really particularly grim. And we know that when a crisis hits, girls are usually the first to suffer. And as we see that violence continue to rise, World Vision Ireland are taking that stand, and we're launching this campaign to ask the people of Ireland to join with us and sponsor a girl.
Yeah, that. The only thing I can say, it's a shameful thing that young girls are always the first ones to be picked on as times get that little bit harder and that. But just explain to us how this works, how the programme will work.
Okay, yeah. So what child sponsorship is essentially is that we partner with communities by inviting them to identify their own needs. And then we work together to develop a plan and equip them with resources. And what that really means is that we don't go into a community and tell them what they need, but rather we listen to the experts who are the community, and then we provide them with the resources and support they need. And that can be anything. Their main challenge might be water and sanitation, health and nutrition, access to education, protection and empowerment of girls. Every programme area that we work is different. But through child sponsorship, essentially we connect sponsors here in Ireland with one specific child. And then those monthly sponsorship donations are pooled together for maximum effectiveness. So essentially sponsors join forces with other sponsors here in Ireland to fund really long-term community development programmes that benefit sponsored children in these vulnerable areas. And what that means specifically for girls is that they get the opportunities that they never would have had before. For example, right now, almost 1 in 4 girls worldwide are neither in school nor employed, and that's compared to only 1 in 10 boys. And sponsoring girls really, really helps to change those statistics. Education is at the heart of what we do. Another area that's really important that we work in is protection. So we help girls to understand their own rights, speak for themselves, advocate for themselves. And we work with parents, teachers, faith leaders and others in the community to really transform those harmful social norms that can affect these young girls, and then strengthen those protective networks around the children. And that can be anything from tackling issues such as child marriage, female genital mutilation, all the way to peace building and bullying.
Yeah, it's really, really important that these are long-term, that they're not just one-offs, because one-offs don't really... It's a terrible thing to say. One-offs are great, and it's nice to give a once-off donation. But if you can do it on a long-term basis, you can really hit the kind of the systemic reasons for poverty in an area.
Yeah, exactly. And actually, one statistic that I came across quite recently that I think really illustrates that quite well is we have an area program in a place called Lunyo in Uganda. And we established that area program back in 2006. And actually, in the years since then, we've seen a decrease in the percentage of child marriage from over 30% to less than 1%. And that really goes to show the long-term benefits of this program, because, when World Vision eventually leaves that area, we leave when we can see that they're able to sustain the development. And it means that girls coming after, after these sponsored children, being born now, are not going to face those same struggles and challenges that the girls are currently facing.
And if somebody, because unfortunately we're going to run out of time soon, if someone wants to get involved and wants to donate, how do they do that?
Yeah, so for more information, people can visit worldvision.ie and read about our programs and about this particular campaign. Or you can give us a call on 01 498 0800, and we'd be happy to speak to anyone about our work.
Róisín, that is great. Thank you so much for coming on and chatting to us today.
Thank you, Michael, for having me.
Absolutely delighted. All the best, Róisín. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
There we go. That was Róisín Drayne from World Vision, and about their new programme that they are literally only starting today, called 100 Girls. And the idea is that you would adopt a child in an area in need, and that your donation, along with other people's, would support that child and develop their area and make it better for them, make their lives much, much better.
This is Near FM
90.3.